morning, students. Here I will discuss the topic issues in cloud computing. Cloud computing it is technology that is via we can provide all the services in the context of the network, in the context of the networks, infra, applications, database, securities via the through the high speed data connectivity. Uh, what In this current scenario, there are multiple number of vendors. Those are providing the cloud computing, cloud services uh, around the world, around the world. So what the challenges we are facing in the current scenario? Here now I will discuss about the challenges, or you can say that issues in cloud computing that we can face in the current scenarios. Present cloud issues characteristics that create interesting security problems. You already heard about the terms parallel computing and distributed computing. Multiple number of, if you are if you're talking about the cloud computing, some words have you already heard about, that is mobile computing and mobile computing, that is here you consider cloud computing, and uh, data mining, big data, data analytics. These are some important concepts in these current scenarios where the volume of data is to be very high. How you can, how multiple number of entrepreneurs, thousands or millions of entrepreneurs, those who want to create the setup of the small organizations, but do not invest the physical infrastructures due to the financial issues. In this scenario, they will they can get the services from the top cloud service providers, means Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, Salesforce, and IBM Cloud, and uh, different and many of the different vendors that are those are providing the open source cloud computing, means Open Nebula, Cloud Sim, and Eucalyptus. So here there are some issues here we are discussing about that. Firstly, we know that what are the background in the cloud computing, that is use of internet based services to support business process. There is multiple number of applications. The applications, all the services, those are given by the cloud vendors through the high data speed link. These are the infra and software, platform, network, securities. These attributes: rapid deployment, low startup cost, capital investments, cost based on users or subscriptions, multi-tenant sharing of services resources. Here you can say that the word multi-tenant means multiple number of clients. Those are taking the services from the different Google service providers. So the particular all the vendors, those are providing the Google Cloud services among the different organizations on the basis of the pay on demand. How much you are how many you are getting the services from the Google Cloud, Google vendors, and the volume of the services. So there is a rapid deployment, low startup cost, that is capital investment. That is low startup cost means all the services in the terms of the software you can get from the Google service providers. Essential characteristics: on demand self services, ubiquitous network access, location independent resource pooling, rapid elasticity, measured services. You can get the services from anywhere, means the services will be available everywhere at any time. uh, next, delivery models. Before discussing about the issues of cloud computing, we can discuss some basic terms. That is delivery models: SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, software as a services, platform as a services, infrastructure as a services. Uh, these are the all the services, means some services are missing here, means security as a services, platform as a services. So these are the services will be provided by the Google service providers, cloud service providers, through the softwares. Deployment models: private, public, hybrid. There is we can categorize the services among the some domains. These are the private cloud, these are the public cloud, and these are the hybrid clouds. Hybrid means some services you can get the some organizations, vendors given the some services to, that is some are publics and some are the private, that is semi. This is known as hybrid cloud. We propose some more model management models, that is virtual private clouds, that is third party managed. uh, Next is cloud computing. Who should use it? Cloud computing definitely makes sense if your own security is weak, missing features, or below average. For example, if you are set up a infra, and there is uh, some applications you are using, means some platforms you are using, and for a that is the client, the first most important is the data of your clients, the data of your customers, the data of the subscribers is very crucial. No chance to no that is you can not you cannot imagine that these particular data will be leaked. So in this scenario, we are using the cloud in the cloud service provider, who will get the services for the security and platform and services. That is, you don't worry to get the license from the different software provider vendors. So it will be very costly. That's why we are using the cloud computing. Problem associated with cloud computing: it is loss of control, lack of trust, multi-tenancy. If we are talking about the cloud computing, there is multiple number of systems. That is it is the form of that is distributed computing, when number of more than 1000 systems are to be connected through the high speed data networks, and the task is to be divided into subtasks, and all the net in the networks, any systems can each subtask is to be will be allotted to to every systems, and all the system will compute the particular task as a whole systems, as a complete systems. They are getting the result. That is each and every system are responsible to execute the subtask, and the compilation and of the all the results, you can get the final results. So how you can secure the data, how you can secure the data, the particular gateway via the data is to be the data, or the some important information is to be coming from the data centers to your network computers. These that is lack of trust, loss of control, and multi-tenancy means uh, how you can getting the services, how you can't violate the confidentials of any data, confidential of any data among the competitors. This is the challenges role in multi-tenancy system. These are the three issues, main issues, but we can discuss the let's in next PPT. Consumers loss of control, data applications, resource are located with provider, user friendly, user identity management in handled by the cloud, access control rules, security policies, and enforcement are managed by the cloud providers. Consumer relies on provider to ensure data security and privacy, resource availability, monitoring, and repairing of services resources. Means multiple systems are to be connected. That is the services, the services which are which are provided by the cloud service provider, they will monitoring their services. They will monitoring means all the services, each and every service is having the some parameters. By this parameter, by this threshold, or some that is means KPI observation, it means key performance indicator. These particular services, those are given to the different clients. The service are up to the mark. So the measurement of the services quality, means the KPI performance indicator, those are measured by the client side and or the vendor side. If any issues is to be arises, means if the quality is not up to the mark, which is mentioned, before starting the services, so the legal issues maybe come. A brief deviation from the talk, that is multi-tenancy, main important, that is security issues in cloud, security and privacy concern, data breaches and unauthorized access, data loss or leakage. Security means multiple number of in the current view, India is the world first country, those that is multiple number of unauthorized access, multiple number of unauthorized person to access the confidential data. So the data breaches and unauthorized access to be very high. How you can secure the data which are available in the cloud? So you can already say that the security is a major issues in the cloud. So the services, the cloud service provider, they have the only responsibility to secure the data. So multiple number of unauthorized person, they will hit the different data centers, securities data centers, that is they want to get the data. So the data breaches and unauthorized access is very is a challenging in the cloud computing. Data management and storage, managing large volume of data effectively. You already seen that billions of the data, millions of millions or billions of billions of the data daily, multiple around the world, multiple number of around the world, billions of the person will uploading the particular audio data, video data on the different social media platforms. They are making the reels. So in a current scenarios, when the data volume is to be very high, so it is very challenging task for the Google service, for the cloud service provider, how they can secure the particular content in the data centers. So it is a challenging task, that is it is a issue in cloud computing. It is how you can manage the large volumes of data effectively, data consistency and integration across distributed system. So multiple number of computer systems, multiple number of systems, they are accessing the data, and in a real time based, these are the real time applications. So the data is to be changed. How the data, the consistent data, that is you can already see, you know that ACID property in a database, how you can follow the ACID properties in the context of the data in a data centers. So it is a challenging task. Data migration and integration complexities means how you can migrate, how you can transfer the data from one physical data center to another data centers. There is migration. It is a very tough task. It is a issues in cloud computing. Cost management and optimization, unexpected or high operational cost, difficulty in accurately predicting expenses, resource wastage due to over provisioning or under utilization. That is, it is here you can say that it is what optimization. Optimization means how you can provide the service, the best service in a optimized way. What do you mean optimized means? In a limited, in a minimum time, how you can get the services in a minimum time to the user, and the services will be up to the mark, that is standard services. So unexpected or high operational cost means the cost management of the data centers is very high, and that is it is responsible of the cloud service provider how they can handle the softwares and physical hardware, means data centers. Difficulty in accelerating predicting expenses, resource wastage due to over provisioning or underutilizations, means a term we can use it, that is scalability. Scalability or elasticity means due to the number of the due to the projects due to the a number of projects may be vary. So the application you are using, the application you are means in software development life cycle or in a mobile environment or entertainment industries or any fields, there are different applications by which by which uh, the usage will be very high. So that is some services you are using, but in the future you can expand the you can get the another services, means expand your services, and the on the basis of the services you can pay the price. So the resource wastage due to the over provisioning and under utilization. So it will be very tough task to predict that is where the services is to be given to the clients, and main responsible, that is client, how they can using the services. Performance and reliability, latency issues affecting application performance, downtime or outage of cloud services, means here you can say that outage or downtime means the shutdown if the if any fault in the hardware or for a time being or a whole day. So you have already seen that the maintenance of the server or the maintenance or the migration of data centers, it will be in the company will analyze on which time the load is very low, the traffic load is very low, means in case of the India, we are the maintenance of the servers or migration activity will be around 1 or 2 p.m. Half an hour, around 1 to 2 a.m. 1 to 2 a.m. So the company will analyze in on which time the traffic is very slow. So traffic means number of users are not active at that time. So in that on that time, all the maintenance and on the maintenance and migration they can handle. So it is very important, if any sites in the terms of the sites or nodes in the terms of the desktop or laptop or mobile equipments, if any hardware issue where all the systems are responsible to execute a particular task, and the data and applications which they are coming from the cloud environment. So if any systems shut down or that is outage issues, a hardware fault, so how they can manage? So that is it is known as performance and reliability. Vendor lock-in and interoperability, dependence in case of, for example, in case of mobile environment, you can interchange the vendors from, that is Airtel to Jio, but your mobile number is to be same, only the vendor is to be changed. So but here it is a very but here in this scenario it is very difficult, that is client those are using the Microsoft Azure and want to convert Microsoft Azure to Google Cloud or IBM Cloud or Salesforce Cloud. So it is very challenging issues, that is how we can transfer the that is vendor to from one vendor to another vendors, means interoperability. Dependence on specific cloud providers, challenges in migrating between providers. For example, if you are changing if you are changing changing the vendors, those are service providers, so migration will be possible. So challenges in migrating between providers, lack of standardization and compatibility. Some around the world, different companies are providing the different cloud services. These services, that is a plus minus, some is so in some categories they are providing high services, but in other vendors they are providing some other services, or some that is services services low services in the context of the other vendors, but in this is only specific fields. So that is a plus minus, maybe possible. Compliance and legal issues, meeting regularly requirements across the different regions, means all in around all the words. For example, in the case of compliance and legal issues, if the services are not up to the mark in these situations, that is we already said that from the vendor and client both are uh, both are both are regularly watching, that is both are monitoring the services, the quality of the services, the level of the services. Those are provided by the Google, those are provided by the cloud service providers. If any issue, if any services is not up to the mark, in these situations the legal issue or compliance may be arise. So meeting regularly requirements across the different regions means the meeting will be quarterly or half yearly or monthly or weekly. That is. Technical challenges, complex architecture and management of cloud resources, integration with existing and on-premises systems, skills gap in cloud technologies among staff. So in the cloud, in the context of the cloud, or in the context of the mobile cloud, the architectures, how the different vendors, all the vendors having the different architecture, different cloud architectures, how they can work, how they can update the particular architectures, the other different hardwares, these different vendors having the different hardwares, and these particular vendors making the software that will support that is easily execute all the things through this updated software, updated hardware. So you can if you can update the hardware configuration, then you can update the softwares if any hardware is to be changed. So complex architecture and management of cloud resources, integration with existing on-premises system, skills gap in cloud technologies among staff. Next, scalability and flexibility, ensuring a scalable infrastructure to handle variable workloads. Managing dynamic resource allocations means multiple among that is in this cloud computing, that is in you can see that distributed computing is to be used. So how you can manage the workload, or the workload among the different systems. So in this scenario, that is it is responsible, it is a very challenging task. If any in the computer networks, if any system is to be shut down, or any hardware fault, how you can balance the particular traffic to neighboring sites, to neighboring nodes or neighboring systems. That is managing dynamic resource allocations, and that is dynamic means real time decision they are taking, how they can upload the particular traffic in neighboring sites or nodes. Automation and management, automating deployment, monitoring and maintenance, managing multiple cloud environments. These are the important some other content. Environment impact, energy consumption of large data centers, sustainability concerns means in heavy data centers, they are hardwares and running 24 24 by 24 hours. So 24 by 7. So they will radiating the particular energy. So you can provide the you can keep all these hardware in a AC atmosphere, so they will generate the energies. They are already generating the energy, so it will very harmful, it is harmful for our environments. That is, it is a environment, that is, it will impact on the environment. conclusion, cloud computing, that is conclusion. If you are in brief, if in brief, if you are writing to, if you are talking about the issues, then these are the three: loss of control, lack of trust, and multi-tenancy problems. Thank you, students. Here, I think you can better understand the what issue we are facing in the current scenario. Thank you, students.